This is Tech in 5.
All the tech news you need to know about in 5 minutes or less.
Guaranteed. Start the timer.
A ton of new releases, a review, and some troubleshooting this week. From the TechInform US Media Group, this is TechIn5. I'm Michael Incavo. First off this week, the well-known Siri feature on new iPhone 4S's is in beta stages, and many are wondering if we're going to see this new technology on iPads. Ryan says it's just a matter of time. Siri still has a few problems, which Apple readily admits, but Ryan says it works pretty darn well on his iPhone. Expects to see it on the iPad and maybe the Mac sometime soon. Also, if you're wondering why Siri is exclusive to the iPhone 4S, check out the video on Ryan's post to find out why it's apparently not all about money. Speaking of iPads, Facebook has at long last released its iPad app. It's version 4.0 and you can chat, flip through photos, play games, and even watch movies and stream them to your big screen TV using an Apple TV and AirPlay. The iPhone app will receive an update too, and in the future the iPhone and iPad editions will all become one universal iOS application. Also in tablet news, a new Amazon offering is hoping to change the way people look at tablets and at their price points. The Kindle Fire and its sweet $200 price point puts it in an entirely different market than the iPad and will serve as Amazon's flagship device in the future. In the past, many Android tablet manufacturers have developed many similar products, and the whole deal is pretty darn confusing by now. Now Amazon is simplifying the market, and Colt believes that this change could put them on top. Do you think the Kindle Fire will beat out all the other Android tablets? Leave a comment on the story, and thanks to Colt for all the new releases this week. Apple has brought iTunes 10.5 to the public this week, and we're seeing a slightly tweaked UI and iOS support. Speaking of which, that's right, iOS 5 has been released as well. It sports over 200 new features and runs on everything from the iPod Touch 3G and up. Plug in your iDevice and hit Update today to get your new copy of iOS. As that downloads, consider Joe's ideas about whether to update or fresh install your new system. Joe thinks that unless you're using an iPod Touch 3rd generation, an iPod 3GS, or an original iPad, you won't see much of a performance boost by clean installing. It may not be worth your effort. But if you are running any of those older generation devices I just mentioned, you may want to give it a try. And in the future, Joe says, as a rule of thumb, try to clean install every time a new OS number comes out. So don't clean install when you're updating, say, 4.2 to 4.3, but do clean install from 4.3 to 5.0. If you're having any trouble, check out Joe's video on the post. And if you are having trouble, though, it may not be your fault. Rich Green says that he was running into an error that says could not restore Richard's iPod Touch. If you're having this issue, he says, Apple knows and Apple has taken the blame. They've received numerous complaints and they're fixing it. Some users have reported that waiting 30 minutes and trying again does complete the installation. Thanks to Rich for his investigation. Check out his channel on YouTube. It's Tech News Film, all one word. Don't forget to vote this week in our new poll. Did you pre-order an iPhone 4S? Also, if you're not subscribed already, check out Colt's, Joe's, Kennan's, and Ryan's vlog channels. Links are in the footer. And finally this week, Austin Davis is big into Bluetooth devices, and he's given a review of the Jawbone Era Hero. He says that the presentation in the store is great, comes with lots of accessories, and it looks great. It's got some cool features as well. It also uses a custom app to give you more control. For $140, he says it's worth it. Check out his unboxing, search for Jawbone Review on the site. That's what you need to know. From TechInform US headquarters, this is Michael Incavo. Stay informed.
TechIn5 is a production of the TechInform US Media Group, produced by Michael Incavo with video by Colton Frey. All rights reserved. Duplication rights available upon request.